while watching the news and the News channel. Last year in March, I found out that the state of Arizona wanted to pass the SB 1070 law, which would allow policemen to check for immigration status where reasonable suspicion occurred. Right away I thought to myself, how would they know if somebody's illegal? What does reasonable suspicion mean? At that moment I did get mad, but I wanted to learn more. That's when I started doing the research. Which then I found out that the Arizona SB 1070 law just restates what is already a federal law, just at state level. So today, I would like to inform you what is the Arizona SB 1070 law, what caused the law to pass, and third, a possible solution to the immigration problems the country has been having. First, I would like to start off by informing you about the Arizona SB 1070 law. It was passed in April of this year of 2010 according to Latin Decisions 2009, a research team by leading politics scholars and professors at Stanford University of Washington, which they say just restates what is already a federal law. The federal immigration law states that any alien who enters or attempts to enter the U.S. at any time or place other than is designated by immigration officer, eludes examination by immigration officers, or attempts to enter or obtain entry to the U.S. by willfully false or misleading representation is guilty of improper entry by alien, meaning they are breaking the law. The Arizona anti-immigration law allows state political subdivisions to help federal law by being allowed to ask for immigration status when reasonable suspicion occurs. What this means is if a person's walking down the street, no, an officer cannot go up to you and ask you, can I see your immigration status, please? No, they would be breaking the law. But if you break a traffic law, that's in the state of Arizona. If you break a traffic law, like pass a red light, and an officer stops you, they then can ask for immigration status. How? Well, right away when you're stopped, what do they ask for? Your driver's license. And an illegal immigrant in the state of Arizona would not qualify for a driver's license. They don't give driver's license to illegal immigrants. So right away, when the person does not have a driver's license, they're asked for immigration status. What people fear about this law is that it has caused racial profiling. Warren Ritchie, 2010, a Yahoo News writer, said that in Section 2 of the law, it states that policemen are only allowed to check for immigration status where reasonable suspicion occurs. Nicholas Riccardi, 2010, a writer for Seattle Times Company, wrote that Jane Brewer, the governor of Arizona, said she would order the state police training agency to form guidelines to train officers and protect against racial profiling, which should help people. Now I'm going to talk about what caused the Arizona SB 1070 to be passed. According to Mark K. Matthews, 2005, writer for a state line organization, federal border officers arrested nearly 500,000 people trying to enter the state between October and July. 5,000 people, and that's not counting the people that didn't get caught. Michael Hobart, Nancy Rettina, Briar C. Baker, 2009, authors for the Report of Immigration Statistics, said the federal government estimated that Arizona had fastest growing legal immigration population in the country, increasing from 33,000 in 2006 to 56,000 by 2008. The second cause would be because many illegal immigrants have their children on welfare, which taxpayers are paying for them kids to be on welfare. Ed Barnes, a publisher for Fox News, stated, Bears News Breakdown News, that illegal immigrants take $85.5 million in welfare costs. And the third cause is that they were fighting for is that illegal immigrants take up space in prisons, which also are being paid by taxpayers' money. Laura Strickler and Jack Warrencraft, publisher for CNN News 2010, stated, the number had increased to 14.8 for a total of 5,983 undocumented immigrants in the state's jails. although 14.8 might not seem like a large percentage out of 100, you could think of it this way. That's 14.8% that taxpayers' money would not have to go to, that they could go towards something else. Now I'm going to talk about a solution rather than fighting against the Arizona SB 1070 law or passing more laws like that to help illegal immigrants. And I believe the way to help illegal immigrants is to help them help themselves. What I mean by this is to help vote for the DREAM Act, which will allow illegal immigrants to go to school, go to college, and by the time they finish college, be able to work for what they went to school for. Because illegal immigrants are allowed to go to college, they can pay for college, but once they graduate, they cannot get the job that they studied for. How would this help everybody? First, I'm going to tell you what the DREAM Act is. According to DREAM Act Information website 2010, under the rigorous provisions of the DREAM Act, qualifying undocumented youth would be eligible for a 6-year-long conditional path to citizenship that requires completion of college degree or 2 years of military services. The major reason why illegal immigrants come to this country is for survival. According to Julia Princeton, 2010, a publisher for the New York Times, the number of illegal immigrants in the United States after peaking 12 million in 2007 fell to about 11.1 million in 2009. The first clear decline in 2 decades, according to the report published Wednesday by the PW Hispanic Center. What does this tell you? Once the country started having economical problems, there were less illegal immigrants coming to this country, because the reason they want to come here is to make money to be able to survive. So if you let an illegal immigrant finish college, they will have, by the time they graduate, they will have enough money to support their families wherever country they are. Whether it's in Mexico, they can send the money to Mexico. The family in Mexico will not want to come to the United States because they have enough money to survive. And second, the illegal immigrants who graduate from college won't need to put their kids on welfare because they have enough money to support their own kids. In conclusion, I would now summarize what I had just talked about. First, I informed you what the Arizona SB 1070 law is. Second, I informed you about what caused the Arizona SB 1070 to pass. And third, I told you a possible solution to the illegal immigration problem, which is to pass the DREAM Act. Thank you.